What's poppin', homies? It's your favorite homegirl, Gossip Girl. And this story that I'm about to talk to you about, it will piss you off. It will have you feeling some type of way. Because I had to calm myself down to even talk to you guys about it. You know, I'm just so tired of these crimes against children. It doesn't make any sense. But this is going to piss you off to the ultimate max, to the ultimate level. So let's get started. So there's a man named Kane L. Madden, okay, who lives in Louisville. I could say Louisville, but people say it's Louisville, Kentucky. All right. So a man in Kentucky was arrested after he allegedly fractured an 8-year-old's skull with a shovel and sexually assaulted her, according to the police documents. Okay. Now, Madden has been charged with first-degree rape, assault, and robbery in connection with the attack that allegedly took place in the California neighborhood. According to an arrest citation, the Metro police officers responded about 4:30 p.m. on a Friday to the 1700 block of Hale Avenue on a report of an 8-year-old girl who had been hit in the head with a shovel and robbed of her iPad. Right? Okay. The girl was taken to the emergency room at Norton Children's Hospital, where a doctor told detectives she suffered a right skull fracture, multiple cuts and bruises to the head, significant bruising and tearing of her, little girl's part walls, which is sexual assault. Madden has been seen in the area before and after the time of the alleged assault, and he admitted to having knowledge of it after police officers stopped him. Madden was eventually interviewed by detectives at LMPD's 2nd Division headquarters, where he gave intimate details of the physical and sexual assault, according to the arrest citation. This man was interviewed by the detectives at LMPD, okay, the 2nd Division headquarters, and he gave an intimate detail of what happened. He was arrested shortly after 1 a.m. and booked into the correctional facility, where he remains held in lieu of a $1 million bond, according to his court records, right? Okay. So he's been charged. He has been charged. Online court records show, but various cases have been dismissed after records show he was ruled incompetent. Now, this man has had other issues. He has done other crimes, and they all were dismissed because they felt he was incompetent. They feel like he has a mental health issue. There's nothing wrong with this man. I believe there's sick in the head, okay, but he knew what he was doing. You gotta stop saying it's mental health. He knew exactly what he was doing. He hit that girl in the head. He took her iPad, and then he violated her. She's 8 years old. Her innocence was taken by him. Why is Kentucky so stupid? Why has he walked out the court untouched? Nothing has happened to him. Okay, so Madden was ruled incompetent to stand trial in a May theft and burglary case, according to the court records. Now, in May, he was ruled incompetent, okay, to a theft and burglary. So he got off. Now, here's where it's going to really piss you off. And I'm going to try to calm down, because I hate stuff like this. And I hate when when things like this happen and the victim doesn't get justice. This 8-year-old girl will not get justice, and here's why. A Jefferson County judge found a man accused of sexually assaulting a young girl incompetent to stand trial. Okay. Judge Annie O'Connell found Madden incompetent during his court appearance on Thursday. Now, this happened March 11th, right? In 2017, she ruled him incompetent to stand trial in a different sexual assault case that police say he confessed to. This man is confessing to these crimes and these assaults, and this judge, who is a woman, Annie O'Connell, is finding him incompetent. Okay? She ruled him incompetent to stand trial in 2017, and she's ruling him incompetent now. She needs to be kicked off the stand. There's no way she needs to be a judge. This man he needs to take responsibility for what he's done. And the reason why he's doing these type of crimes, because he know he is going to get away with this. He know this. He know he's going to get away with this. That's why he keeps doing the things that he's doing. Oh my gosh. When you commit a crime, you have to take full responsibility for what you have done. You have to pay for your crimes. Okay? Because let me tell you something right now, and I don't care who don't like what I'm about to say. If that was a black man who have done this to a white little girl that's 8 years old, the same scenario, and the girl was white, oh, they would have him by the balls. And you guys know that. Even if he was mentally unstable, guess what? They will still have him by the balls. But this man, okay, this white guy, Kane L. Madden, has assaulted before and got off because Judge Annie O'Connell said he's incompetent of standing trial. So he walked. And that was in 2017. He got in trouble for theft and burglary. And guess what? That was dismissed because he was incompetent. There's nothing wrong with this man. He knows exactly what he is doing. He's doing these crimes because he knows he's going to get off. He knows he's going to get off. That's why he keeps doing these things. They need to take him off the street. They need to lock him up. He doesn't need to be put in the hospital. He needs to be put in prison. Okay? And a note attached to him, sewn into his jail suit of the crime that he did, and let those inmates have a field day with him. That's what needs to happen. A Kentucky man accused of assaulting an 8-year-old girl and beating her with a shovel wants the case dismissed against him. Now, if he's not mentally incompetent, if he's so incompetent, he wouldn't know what the heck is going on. He want that case dismissed, but you know what's going on. Before Jefferson Circuit Court Judge Annie O'Connell, the attorney for Kane Madden argued the case should be dismissed because O'Connell found Madden incompetent to stand trial for the sexual assault less than a year ago. Prosecutors argue his competency may have changed and have asked the judge to schedule a competency hearing. Madden sat quietly in the courtroom with his head down. A group of community activists were also on hand to support the victim's family. Good. Because the family needs right now is a lot of support. If you commit a crime, you're supposed to be held accountable for your actions, said George Fields, a civil rights activist. And I feel there is going to be a situation or days gonna come where he gets out again. So in order to prevent that, this child and this child's family needs support, and I agree. Judge O'Connell has not made a decision on the motion to dismiss, but 2017, she did dismiss him and say he was incompetent to stand trial. So I see why these people are upset, and they are basically scared because they don't know what's going to happen with this judge. I think that judge doesn't need to be on this case. They need to get another judge in there, and that is that. Lock him up and throw away the key. But they did want to fight for him. Who was it? I think his lawyers also want to fight for him to be put in a hospital and not a jail and not a prison. No. He don't need to go into a hospital. He needs to be in prison with the rest of the inmates. And like I said, attach a note, sew a note into his clothing on what he's done, and let the inmates have a field day with him, because he has hurt this child. This family is hurting, and not only that, another situation happened with him in 2017, and he walked. So, and he confessed to that crime as well. So he's confessing to all these crimes, and no one is doing nothing about it. He's not staying locked up. But they say, his mental illness, his mental health conditions find him incompetent to stand trial. No, he's competent to stand trial. If he could hit a kid, 8-year-old, over the head with a shovel, steal her iPad, and then take advantage of her, take her innocence, he can stand trial. I'm heated because I'm just so tired of these crimes, and people are not paying for what they've done. I'm tired of it. It's like this group of people could get to walk scot-free, but another group of people will get hurt and killed. Okay? I'm not saying all crimes are horrible. If you do a crime, you pay and you do the time. Be held accountable. This man needs to be held accountable for his actions, because if he don't and he gets out again, he's going to do this to someone else. It's going to keep going on and on and on and on. This needs to be stopped now. And that judge, Annie O'Connell, needs to get out of there. She needs to be replaced. She needs to be replaced because he is competent of standing trial. If they find him incompetent of standing a trial again, he is going to walk. And if they lock him up, they're going to put him in a hospital. All right, you guys. I'm going to get off this case right now. I'm going to go ahead and close out until later on. I do have some other stuff that I want to talk to you guys about. And, sometimes when you talk about these kind of things, I do get hit with, this is a community guidelines and this and that. This was not on mainstream news. This wasn't on Fox and NBC News and CBS News or the New York Post or the Daily News. It wasn't in any of those papers. I found out about this online, okay? And it's sickening. It's really sickening. This man is not paying for anything that he has done. And if he's allowed to walk out of that court, he's going to do it again. He's going to do it again. All right, guys. That's all I have for you right now. I'm going to go ahead and finish what I have to do. And I will talk to you guys later, okay? Let me know in the comment section, how do you feel about this situation?